Hello, people. Are you ready for today's training? I am so excited because when we lead our life, hello, darling. When we lead our life and our businesses with love, we don't just get better results, but we kind of carve a path that it feels easy, it feels more graceful, it feels more fun, it feels, hello, lovely, it just feels more wonderful, right? Because the frequency of love is the frequency of flow, is the frequency of unlimited abundance, it's the frequency of success, if you want, because that is success, right? Love. No money in the world could buy love. So yes, I'm very excited about this. Now, right, so I have I'm looking at my notes. I have a three-step process for this today. And before I'm going to start, I'm going to do a little bit of Palo Santo, because we're going to do a meditation later on. And I'm going to finish with a little meditation for you guys, okay? So I'm hoping that some more people are going to jump online. It's a bit of a funny time. 5 o'clock in the UK is like people finish work. But I decide that I wanted to work when I want to work, and when I want to finish, I don't want to do any more work. So I just do it what suits me. Okay, so here we go. A little bit of this. A little bit of smudging. So if you heard of Palo Santo, let me know. Do you like this? Oh, I'm just doing a little bit of smudging before we do this lovely love and heart opening training. So I'm going to do a training first, and then we're going to do a meditation. So you'll really love this. So if you have some smudging, you can do it at home just to get your energies, clear your energies a little bit. Now, so there's 3 steps in this training, and then it's the meditation. So the first step that I want to talk to you about to be able to raise your vibration, or to access the frequency of love, the first step is awareness. Because if we are not aware of our body, of our mind, of our emotions, of how we're feeling, all these things, if we're not fully aware or bring awareness to it, how can we then shift it? It's like we need to be aware first, right? So I would, if you are experiencing blockages, challenges, experiencing it's just hard, it's not easy for you, I will always ask you to go back to your center. So bringing more stillness, do less. Because in this quiet space of awareness, and in the quiet space of meditation, right? This is where we become aware, because this gap of nothing is stimulating our mind and our energy is where we access the truth. We access the downloads from our soul, we access our higher self, we get inspiration, we get creativity, we become aware. So anyone even sitting working at their desk feeling stressed, I would say stop that, go outside, sit on the grass, close your eyes and pay attention. So the first thing, pay attention to your body. So every day I scan my body. So I'm like, okay, is there something in my body that doesn't feel good? Is there something a bit tight somewhere? Am I feeling a little bit stiff? Oh, do I have a tension in my back? So I bring awareness, and then without analyzing it really, I just ask to let it go and relax and breathe, and ask my body to just tell me if there is anything I need to know. This might seem a little bit difficult for some people if you've not tried it yet, but it's a good step to start. Ask your body. So if you are tight, if you are tensed, if your body is telling you that something is not right, then seek some advice or do something to help it. Do not ignore the body at all, because these signals, if you like, are they tell you where there is a block. They tell you that there is something not right, something is tight, something is out of alignment, something is not good for you, and you just need to listen to it and then address it, right? And then often what I hear is people have treatments, etc., and they can be a little bit mechanical maybe, but I would suggest for the body, you need to think of the mechanical as a sort of a practical solution. I'm talking chiropractors and things like this. Then from the energy point of view, you need to think energy as well, because from the 3D perspective, like the chiropractors and that field doesn't really access always, and sometimes some of them do, but don't really access the energy part of you fully. So you need a healer or somebody who is energy equipped to deal with your energy. So I would say bring awareness to your body. Always check, because unless we're aware, and also then if we're in pain or in tightness, it's harder to access the frequency of love, because love is flow, easy. It's really, it's a bubbly kind of, easy, high energy, right? So the next thing is your mind. So body, you check it. Mind, you check it. What is happening with your mind? Where is it taking you? Down the garden path, probably somewhere where maybe it's sometimes also fear driven, over analytical. The mind has this way of trying to make things a little bit more complicated, when the path through the heart is much, much easier, because all the complicated analytical and sort of working it out stuff doesn't happen there. The heart just goes straight to the answer and just know it. So the mind. So I would journal. I journal. If I feel like my mind is spinning, well, I drop into my heart, but I do start journal down. What is it I'm feeling? What is going on for me? I'm writing down the block I'm feeling. Am I feeling frustrated? Am I feeling, am I feeling blocked or locked in somewhere? Have I got any fear? Have I got any hesitations on something? Is something not clean? Yes, you write it down, because it's just a load of nonsense, really, the mind. So write it down. Same with emotions. If you're feeling these negative beliefs or whatever you're carrying, because we all have the negative beliefs, and it's all very normal because it's a part of human composition. Also write them down. What is it you're believing that is not right, that is not true, usually? Again, write them down. I'll tell you in the end, actually, because I have processes to change this for you. But basically, write it down. Make a note of what you're feeling. Become aware. Because what happens is, when people are not aware, this is just a typical example. Let's say somebody's like, their body is really tired. They're feeling blocked or tight. Their mind might be thinking they're really stressed, they're overworking. They feel I don't know, that they're suffering some shape or form at work or somewhere, or in a situation, and they come home and they have a drink, or they go down the pub, or they smoke some drugs, or they do something else, or they go to the gym, which is really good, to get stuff out. But this could be the usual pattern of avoid awareness, right? And if we avoid awareness, then we put another block to love and another block to coming into wholeness. So I would say, for as hard as it can be, because the ego wants you to kind of stay in suffering, and it may just say, right, or just go and do, or watch television. It doesn't have to be as bad as drinking alcohol, but go and watch the television, or just numb out. So instead of stopping, instead of connecting to the awareness, the human or the person goes and do things to sidetrack. So awareness is huge. It's the first step in accessing and embodying the love that you already are, because you already are this, right? Now, well, what I was going to say to you was, so in my private programs and in my private clients programs, I do give people the processes to crush their own beliefs and to clear their own emotions, to understand how to navigate and to clear this up. Okay, just so you know, there are tools available, right? Everything doesn't have to be a session with or you know, everything doesn't have to be this way. So I give a lot of tools to my clients so that you can keep on this path, right? Because it doesn't finish. There's always layers coming up, yeah? So it's absolutely available. It's not a thinking, oh, what do I do now? There is a solution to this, okay? Now, the second, okay, so this was what I wrote down as well. No self-censoring is allowed, okay? We must not self-censor at any point. And what do I mean? Okay, so no judgment. We must not judge ourselves, because as soon as we start judging ourselves, we drop down the frequency ladder even more, and we become like heavy with, I don't know, sorts of guilt and all sorts, right? So no self criticism or self censoring. The second thing is no kind of finger pointing to other people either, because look, we have created our lives. So even if you have an experience with people that feels like a conflict and it feels unfair, it feels like it's not your fault, all these things, you have created it. So it's been created somewhere in the subconscious, because you wouldn't create it consciously. You wouldn't create conflict, or maybe some people do because they're feeling something. But look, it's been created, and it's like, look, I have created this. And you think, right, what do I do? Now, instead of them finger pointing to those people, finger pointing to the situation, finger pointing to yourself, no self-censoring, no censoring, just awareness and investigation. Because with the awareness and the investigation, you will come to the bottom of it, and you get deeper into love. Right? Because love, I'll tell you, this is a bonus tip in the end. I was just going to say, now I'm not going to reveal it just yet. I'll tell it in a minute. And no self-criticism. So we all have different flaws. You know, I am quite critical towards myself. So this is something I'm really aware of. And I make sure that I check in on that. And I also reflect sometimes to the people that I'm close to. I can be critical, and I really have to check in on this, because this is a flaw, and we all have these things. So very important, no self-criticism, no self-judgment, no finger pointing, and no censoring, because that is just a huge block to love. It's a huge block. And as soon as we can just be more soft and allowing and more loving towards ourselves, then yeah, it's easier. You can access love so much easier, right? So you know, when people are shouting, so the people, they're standing in front of each other, and they might be just like really close, and they're shouting because they're in conflict. Their hearts are not connected. Okay, so empathically, they cannot reach each other, so they shout. Yeah, empathically with their heart, they're not connecting. There probably is some sort of connection, of course, but if you're angry, this heart connection is really distant, and you shout. That is the reason why people shout. That is the only reason, because they cannot energetically be heard. So they do a loud voice, and then it gets worse, right? So yeah, so this is really important to remember. Now, so move from your head to your heart. So how do we do this? Okay, if you're faced with a situation that is really challenging, and you feel angry, you feel sad, you feel frustrated, first of all, I suggest you do a clearing. I have plenty of free ones, so if you want one, just tell me in the comments. just do a clearing, because when your mind and your emotions are angry, you need to kind of just calm and get rid of that first, and then connect. So that's the first tip. But to move, so just make sure you're clean, and then when you're in your head, to move down to your heart is pretty much saying to yourself, okay, step out of my head and into my heart. And then you just ask, if there is a question, for example, if you are trying to change a negative belief about I am not good enough, for example, or let's just do that one. I am not good enough. Then if you ask your head, I'm not good enough, you probably start spinning and find all the reasons why you're not good enough, and probably find a lot of reasons that would validate that as well. Because you did this and because you did that and you didn't do that, blah, 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 blah. Now, so you drop out of the head and drop into the heart space. You connect and breathe into your heart. So just, we're going to do this in the meditation, by the way. Breathe into the heart and open up the heart. Just imagine that the heart is opening up, that it's kind of, spinning, opening up in this way. And then you ask your heart, is this true? Is this belief true? I am not good enough. And your heart will just say, that's a load of rubbish. You are beautiful, you are wonderful, you are enough, you are perfect, right? So at any given time, at any given stress situation, once you've gone through these steps, you can always drop into your heart, and your heart will tell you actually what you need to hear, basically, and not just need to hear what is actually true. So that's the magic. There is also science around the heart energy that, for example, I think I said this in another video. For example, if somebody is, I've read this somewhere. If let's say somebody is in a car, there's a crash. So what they did, there was a test. They had a test of the science test, like some sort of, electronic, some things on the heart and the mind, testers. And this person watched like a car crash, some accident, something traumatic happening. And before it was even happening, so we're sort of kind of going closer, they didn't know, the test person didn't know what was going to be shown to them. So there was no like preconception. Yeah. The heart made a signal of knowledge before the mind, far before the mind. So the heart knew already that there was something that was going to happen. And don't hold me, responsible for this exactly, the test. But basically what I'm saying is that the test they did was that the heart intelligence could read what was going to happen before the mind. Yeah. So there is totally 100% science behind the heart intelligence. Yeah. So it's not just love, which is like love is everything, but there is a total frequency and access to this knowledge, to this science almost. Well, it is science. So yeah. Now, the third thing is meditation. So once you've brought awareness to what is going on, you check your body, you check your mind, you check your emotions. Sorry, this camera is not, there we go. You check your body, your mind, your emotions, you check everything, and you bring awareness, and there's no finger pointing, no judging, no nothing like that. You stay responsible for your own emotions, your life, your body. You move from the head into the heart. That is the good time then to start doing meditation, working with the heart energy, which is what we're going to do now. So get ready. And yes, make notes of this, because if you're in a state of non-alignment and start doing your heart meditation, I think it will help, of course, but it's nicer to have this kind of preparation before you do it. Yeah. So let me, so I've written out this meditation. I'm going to make sure I open it because I can't remember every word of it. So I'm going to read it from the Word document. So yeah, if you all get ready for this meditation, I'm going to take you through a wonderful, wonderful process. And You can practice this meditation. You can come back to this recording and practice this meditation as much as you like. But as you practice this meditation and spending a few minutes each day to connect with your heart center, you will get the glimpses of what your heart really has available for you. And it's peace. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. I'm going to turn it off. It's warmth. It's glow. It is amazing subtle light energy. And the more you connect with this, the more your life will be filled with this. Okay. So you will also find that once you're opening the heart center more and more, you start releasing other programs of fear and tightness, and you keep, you're releasing and shedding this, and you're coming more into truth, and you're coming more into insight, into light, and into the flow of love. So it is truly magical. Okay, so get ready for this meditation. Just close your eyes and make sure you sit up straight, that you have your both feet on the ground. If you're laying down, that's also okay. Just get comfortable and just relax. Take a few deep breaths. If you're sitting, just relax your hands on your lap or on your side, whatever feels comfortable. Make sure your eyes are closed. And this is your time to relax and let go. So leave all your worries at the door, all the worries that you may carry in your mind, in your heart, in your life. Allow yourself to relax into the flow of this moment. And whatever comes easily for you is right. It's just right. It's perfect timing. And there is only right here, right now. And the future and the past do not exist. It's only right here and right now. And take another deep breath. Relax. And then notice any sounds outside of the room. Acknowledge anything. Just let it go. Just notice it's there. And let go, let it pass like clouds in the sky. Now tell your body to relax. And let your feet or your legs soften into position. And drop your shoulders. Relax your hands. And allow your full body to soften down. And relax into a beautiful natural position. And tell your head to relax and your face, your scalp, your ears and your jaw, your cheeks, and your nose, all of your face. And take a cleansing breath in and breathe out the tension. And allow your breathing now to fall into its natural rhythm. Not trying to control it in any way, just observing as you breathe in relaxation and breathe out tension. Breathing in and breathing out. So invite all our guides and masters to support us in this heart-opening meditation. And any other specialist required that's come to support us in this alignment. And now begin to draw the energy from Mother Earth into your body at the base of your spine. Just imagine that your roots are going down, 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 deep into earth. And this is also your connection to her, because she is nurturing you. Mother Earth is holding you tight. She's holding you grounded, and she is loving you unconditionally. Take your attention to your root chakra, which is at the bottom of your spine, and give your root a little spin. So just give it a spin and imagine that this deep red color, which is the color of your root chakra, just it spreads all over your lower body and into your legs, into your stomach, and this red, beautiful, deep color is really supporting you, because the root chakra is all about security and feeling safe and abundant here on earth. So, and extend an energetic cord from the root down into the earth so that you're fully rooted into the middle of her center. And then breathe and feel the grounding energies into your second chakra, which is in your hara, below your navel. And again, allow the color orange to spread out through your stomach. Give this chakra a little spin and then send the cords down to Mother Earth so you're fully connected, fully held and supported, grounded. And then breathe her energies up again into your solar plexus chakra. Again, give it a little spin and allow the color yellow to spread out through your stomach, and just connect the cords into the earth again. And you feel fully connected now to Mother Earth. And then you put your attention onto your heart. Just give your heart chakra a little attention. It's opening up. It's in a nice open spinning position. Same thing with your throat. Just allow this area to open, your center of communication. And then take your attention to your third eye. It might be pulsating like mine is at the moment. And this is your place of vision and inner sight. And again, any thoughts that you're feeling or hearing, just let them pass. It's just a normal chatter of the mind. And allow your crown now to open up as well. And this is where your gateway is to your higher self, to higher consciousness. Just allow yourself to be fully open and aligned. Just enjoy this connection to Father Sky and Mother Earth, feeling fully grounded, feeling fully connected to all that is, knowing that you are a sparkling divine creature and you're connected to all that is. So I want you to bring your attention to your chest area, and then imagine in there, in the middle of where your heart is, a lovely little green light in there. It's swirling around like a whirlpool. Just connect to it, how it feels, how it looks. Just get a sense of how it's actually functioning. Does it feel like vibrating or tingling? Does it feel expansive? Does it feel warm? And what thoughts are popping into your head? Is it swirling, moving? What speed is it? Is it little, or is it this big and large light? And just envisage this color, the color green in your eye. This is a green light that is lighting up your whole chest area. And watch as the green light now starts spreading out and it gets bigger as it spins. And now bring your attention to your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you breathe in, visualize yourself breathing in emerald green light down into your chest area. With every in-breath, you pull in more fresh green light, allowing it to fill your heart and to fill your whole chest area. And then spreading out through your shoulders, through your arms, slowly all over your body, down your stomach, breathing in the green light, into your pelvis, into your legs, your knees, your toes, your whole chest, your rib cage is filling up your head, your throat, all the other chakras you're connecting with. All your chakras are connected, and they are perfectly connected to all the other energy systems of the body. Everything is working perfectly. And then focus again on your chest, on the swirling green light chakra center, and visualize in the center a little pink rosebud. And allow this pink rosebud to unfold, open slowly, petal by petal, and opening out into a beautiful pink flower, surrounded by glowing green light, and with a golden yellow center. And I know that you are safe as you open, and your heart center is open to give and receive love. And as you breathe in, this green light brings you love, brings you compassion, brings you forgiveness, and an open heart. And as you breathe out, the green light heals your heart and it dissolves all the fear. And now feel the lovely green glow as it gently spins and envelopes you. You're breathing in green light and you're breathing out tension. So tell yourself you are loving, you are lovable, you are loved. Breathing in green light, breathing out tension. And this is how you keep going with this meditation. Breathe in green light and breathe out tension. Breathe in green light and breathe out tension. And transmute all negative feelings into love. And you can bring a situation or a person into this that you would like to heal or send love. If it's a conflict, if it's sadness, if it's something that needs healing, you can bring that situation or that person into this this space of your heart, and just send love out. So breathe in the green light, let the heart heal the situation, and breathe out tension. And if you wanted to carry on this process of breathing in green light and breathing out tension, you can simply come back here and pause this recording and carry on when you're finished. So I can recommend you to do this for 10, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever feels right. So when you feel like you're done, you can come back to this recording, because I will now close the meditation, and you have the choice to continue for a while and then come back in a bit. So bring your attention now back to your chest area. If you feel you're done, stay with me. Bring your attention back to your chest and to the green light of the heart. And then visualize the green light getting a little bit smaller and bringing it down to its normal size. So into more like a smaller light into your heart, bringing back to its normal function. And then you repeat to yourself, my heart chakra is working at normal function. And then bring your awareness back to the flow of your breathing. In and out. Notice the cool breath as it comes in through your nose and down the back of your throat and into your lungs. And then notice the natural movement of your tummy as you breathe in and out. Now be aware of your full body again, as it's resting in your chair or as it's resting against your bed. And just bring your attention to your toes and your feet. Give them a little wiggle. And then to your fingers. Give them a little wiggle. Give your shoulders a shrug. And then let yourself become aware of the room again and the sounds. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes, or you close them for a little bit longer while I'm still talking to you. So you can do this exercise every day if you like, and you will truly see some very, very good transformation in your life, because really love can transmute all negative emotions, all low frequency emotions. So love is very, very powerful. Now, some people say it will heal everything, but that comes with the awareness. So I feel that awareness is so important to heal your life, because if we're not aware of what is blocking us and what is stopping us from doing or becoming something, then how can we fix it? So awareness is very big. Now, there is one more little bonus tips here that I wanted to add for you. And if you're ever faced with a situation that is not working, or you feel stuck, or it feels just tough, then you just ask yourself, what would love do? Thank you for the love, by the way. What would love do? And wait, close your eyes. What would love do? Because love would always do the right, conscious, beautiful thing, right? So yeah, that was all for today. Now, if you love all this work that I do and what I bring into this group and my mission to help people to get to their next level, to come into their passion and everything, there is a few options. Well, not that many, well, there's a few. I have a group program for female evolving business owners, I would say. There's a couple of ladies in there that haven't got their business yet, but it doesn't really matter. The reason for them being in my group program is because they want to come in full alignment with their full potential and clear their blocks and bring a lot of awareness to what is not working and fix it. That's one option. The other option is to work one-on-one with me. I just spoke to a lady today, and she had some really, really strong symptoms. And if somebody has very strong symptoms of ascension, very strong symptoms of whatever has been going on in their life, the group program probably is not so good, because it's not so specific as in, to clear very specific issues, although it's a lot in there. And also, if somebody's feeling very wiped out, they need holding one-on-one. Okay, that's the other option. There are a few things on my website. You can have a look. There's some free resources there. But yeah, so those are the options for now. I am starting a second group of ladies first week of November, which is the group program. So if this is something that you're vibing with, feeling called, let me know. Just send me an email or text, something. I'll let you know how it works. So thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoy this and use it if you need every day, and you will watch your life transform into magical ways. If you're not sure about what you need, reach out to me. We can talk at a no obligatory basis. So yeah, just do that. Don't sit and think you fix it on yourself, yeah, because there is help to hand. Okay, guys, see you very soon, and hope you enjoy the training. Any questions, let me know. Thank you for the love, and I'll see you soon also in healing webinar. I am going to do it, so make sure you sign up, because this will not be a live like this. This will be in the webinar style. Okay, so watch out for that. Okay, guys, see you soon. Sending you love.